editing. Just the word itself is enough to make even the most seasoned writer grimace. We've all been there. The process can feel like a never-ending battle against your own words. You've poured your heart and soul into a piece of writing. Every sentence crafted with care, every word chosen with precision. You've slaved over it for hours, maybe even days. The late nights, the countless cups of coffee, the moments of inspiration and the moments of doubt. You finally hit that glorious save button, feeling a sense of accomplishment wash over you. It's a moment of triumph, a small victory in the long journey of writing. But then dread sets in, the realization that the battle is far from over. You have to face the music. You have to edit. The thought alone is enough to make you want to run for the hills.
Commas seem to multiply before your eyes. They appear in places you never intended and disappear from where they should be. Sentences stretch on into eternity. What once seemed concise now feels like an endless ramble. And don't even get me started on those pesky grammatical errors that seem to pop up out of nowhere, particularly judgmental typos. They mock you, making you question your grasp of the language. You need help, but who has the time or the patience to proofread endless drafts? The sheer volume of work can be overwhelming. It's enough to make you want to chuck your laptop out the window and take up interpretive dance instead. At least in dance, a misplaced step can be turned into a creative flourish. A profession where a misplaced comma won't ruin your day, where the freedom of expression isn't bound by the rigid rules of grammar. But fear not, fellow wordsmiths. There is hope on the horizon. With perseverance and the right tools, editing can become a manageable, even enjoyable part of the writing process. So take a deep breath and dive back in. Your masterpiece awaits. Enter Texthelper, the AI-powered editing tool from Canis, a company that's basically like the Beyonce of artificial intelligence. They don't just understand AI, they dominate it. Texthelper swoops in like a grammar superhero, ready to rescue your writing from the clutches of typos, grammatical nightmares, and stylistic faux pas. This isn't some clunky first-generation software that's barely more helpful than Clippy, that annoying paperclip from Microsoft Word. Remember him? No? Good. Texthelper is different. This is next level stuff, people. We're talking sophisticated algorithms and machine learning magic, all working in perfect harmony to elevate your writing to new heights. Think of Texthelper as that brilliant friend who always catches your mistakes before you hit send on that embarrassing email. One who gently points out that you used there when you meant there without making you feel like a complete moron. But enough with the vague promises. Let's get down to brass tacks. You're here because you want to see real change in your writing, not just hear about it. And what can Texthelper actually do? How can it transform your writing from good to great or from great to exceptional? I'm typing away completely in the zone, words flowing effortlessly from your fingertips, and the ideas are coming fast and you're capturing them all. Suddenly a little red squiggle appears, your heart sinks. It's a typo, and so it's broken your folklore, shaking your flow. Not another typo, you groan. It's frustrating, right? You know why you were on a roll and now you have to stop and fix it.
But wait, this time it's different. This time, you have Texthelper. Texthelper doesn't just flag the error, it offers a suggested correction in real time. It's like having a second pair of eyes, always on the lookout. It's like having a personal editor perched on your shoulder, whispering helpful suggestions in your ear. Imagine the confidence boost that gives you. Except this editor doesn't judge your questionable coffee breath or your penchant for writing in your pajamas. It's there to help no matter what.
But it gets better. Texthelper isn't just about fixing typos. Remember those sentences that seem to meander on longer than a season of your least favorite reality TV show? They're a thing of the past. Texthelper flags those too, suggesting ways to make your writing more concise, clear, and impactful. It's like having a writing coach guiding you to be your best. It's like a magic wand for your words, transforming rambling thoughts into polished prose. Imagine the time you'll save and the confidence you'll gain knowing your writing is always at its best. Section 4, the brains behind the magic, AI and machine learning. So how does Texthelper work its magic?
It's all thanks to the brilliant minds at Canis and their army of AI-powered algorithms. These algorithms don't just follow rules, they learn from them. They analyze massive amounts of data, constantly evolving and improving their understanding of language. They are the digital equivalent of those kids in school who aced every grammar test without even trying. Once, they probably went on to win Nobel Prizes or discover cures for diseases while you were struggling to remember the difference between affect and effect.
But unlike those annoyingly perfect students, Texthelper is here to share its knowledge with the world. It's like having access to the combined wisdom of every grammar book, style guide, and English teacher ever to walk the earth, all conveniently packed into your laptop. Section 5, NLP, teaching Texthelper to understand you. But there's more to good writing than just impeccable grammar and punctuation. While these elements are crucial, they are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to crafting compelling and effective communication. You need flow, clarity, and an understanding of context. These are the elements that transform a piece of writing from merely correct to truly engaging and impactful.
That's where natural language processing, or NLP, comes in. NLP is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on the interaction between computers and humans through natural language. This isn't just some fancy jargon to make engineers sound smart, though I'm sure it does that too. It's a sophisticated technology that enables machines to understand, interpret, and respond to human language in a way that is both meaningful and useful. NLP is the secret sauce that allows Texthelper to understand the nuances of human language. It goes beyond simple grammar checks to analyze the context, tone, and intent behind your words. Think of it this way: grammar is the rule book, but NLP is understanding the spirit of the game. Just like in sports, knowing the rules is important, but understanding the strategy and flow of the game is what makes a true champion. It's the difference between a computer program that can identify a grammatically correct sentence and one that can actually understand the meaning behind the words. This deeper understanding is what makes your writing more effective and engaging.
With NLP, Texthelper can decipher the subtle differences between a formal email to your boss and a casual text to your friend. It recognizes the context and adjusts its suggestions accordingly. It knows when to suggest a more professional tone or when it's okay to loosen up and use a few emojis. This adaptability makes your communication more appropriate and effective for different situations. Basically, it's like having a tiny Shakespeare living inside your computer, whispering eloquent prose in your ear. But it's not just about sounding fancy. It's about making sure your message is clear, engaging, and suited to your audience. So whether you're drafting a business proposal, writing a novel, or just sending a quick text, Texthelper's NLP capabilities ensure that your writing is not only correct, but also compelling and contextually appropriate. Embrace the power of NLP with Texthelper and take your writing to the next level. It's like having a personal editor who understands not just the rules of language, but the art of communication. Section 6, your writing, your way, customization at your fingertips. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sounds great, John, but what if I don't want to sound like Shakespeare? What if I'm writing a gritty crime novel or a whimsical children's book?
No problem. Texthelper is all about customization. This isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of tool. It's more like a bespoke suit, tailored to your specific writing style and needs. You can adjust the settings to focus on different aspects of your writing, whether it's grammar, clarity, tone, or even plagiarism.
I want to sound more authoritative. Texthelper can help you with that. You need to inject some humor into your writing. Texthelper's got you covered.